Yo, what's up? This is Patrick from Guy in the Cube, and in this video, I'm going to talk all about what if parameters in Power BI. Stay tuned. So, what if parameters? Why are you talking about what if parameters? They've been out forever. Well, Adam and I this past couple of weeks, we've been getting tons and tons of questions about them. And so instead of answering each one individually, I decided to do a video. All right. So let's set the stage. Let's set this scenario. And then that'll go directly into why I'm using this what if, and it'll explain it a little better. All right. So let's pretend I own a company and we sell widgets. And what I want to do is I want to see how much growth do I need to make from a sales perspective so that I'm selling at least $100 million of widgets each month. Okay. And I'm going to use the what if parameter to determine that. All right. So instead of all this talking, you guys know what I like to do. Let's head over to my laptop. All right. So I got this report that I've created. And so let's pretend it's the end of 2018. And I'm looking at all my sales from 2018. And I want to figure out how in 2019 can I reach $100 million for each one of my months, for every month in 2019. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a constant line to my bar chart here, so I'll know when I hit that threshold. All right. So I can see when every month is above 100 million, then I know how much to set my sales quota and I get my sales staff out there selling stuff. How would you do this without using this functionality? Think about it, right? You would multiply, but we can simulate all that using the what if parameter. So in Power BI Desktop, click Modeling in the ribbon and choose New Parameter. I'm going to go ahead and click New Parameter. I'm going to call this percent sales forecast. Easy. I'm going to make this a fixed decimal since I'm going to use a currency. I'm going to start at 1 and I want to go up to 150%. All right, 1.50. I don't think I'll have to sell more than 150%, but we'll see. Then I'm going to increment this by 5%. I'm going to set my default value for 1. Right? Wait a minute. Why is this red? It's because you need to place a number before the decimal. All right. So place a number before the decimal, and then you'll see this little checkbox that says Add Slicer to Page. Go ahead and leave it selected and click OK. So we'll click OK, and then give it a little bit to do some work. And you'll see this nice little slicer add to my page. If you move it, you'll start seeing the numbers increase. Okay. So it's going to start at 1 and then it'll go all the way up to 150. Okay. 1.5. If you click on the table that was created, you'll see that it's using the generate series to create a series of values. If you're not familiar with that function, go take a look. It gives you a good description of what it is. Go to dax.guide or go to the Microsoft documentation. It'll describe how to use this. Okay. And we're going to come back to this a little later. If you look, it creates a single column. So let's switch over to the modeling view to take a look at what this actually created. Okay. So I'm going to switch over to the modeling view and choose that percent sales forecast table. And you'll see it creates a single column table starting at 1, going all the way to 1.5, using that generate series to create it. But there's also a measure that's included on that table. And I like this measure because it's using selected value. So it's going to use the selected value that that's part of a slicer or whatever the context is, the filter context is. And if I don't select anything, it's going to choose 1. All right, great. So now let's use this. So I'm going to go here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a measure. This is how you use this what if parameter. I'm going to create a measure because I want to see, I'm going to take my total sales and multiply it by the value, okay, the measure. So I'm going to choose new measure, and I'm going to call this, we'll call this total sales. Come on, Patrick. Total sales forecast, right? Equals total sales times, what do you think, right? Times my percent forecast. So whenever I use that slicer and toggle it, it's going to change the selected value. And so my sales numbers are going to move based on what that value is. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and click checkbox. And then what I'm going to do is select my bar chart. And I'm going to take that total sales forecast and drop it on my bar chart. And you can see right now the values are exactly the same, right? They're exactly the same because I'm just at 1. So total sales times 1 is just total sales. But let's increase it by 5%. And you'll see how it goes up a little bit, just a tiny little bit. But I'm trying to get every month up to this threshold. So we're just going to slide this over a little bit. Oh, we're almost there. This one's almost there. Let's slide it a little more. Bam. Are we there? Not quite yet, right? So somewhere between 140 and 145, I hit my goal, my quota, my threshold. I'm trying to get to $100 million. But what I want to do is, because I'm going to get my salespeople out selling stuff, I want to get a little more precise on this. I don't want to, I don't want to say, oh, just go do 145. I want to be a little generous and not work them too hard. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to create a new what if parameter. I'm going to modify my existing what if parameter. So let me show you. So if I click percent sales, I'm going to change my minimum value to 1.40 because I'm somewhere between 1.40 and 1.45. I'm going to change my maximum to 1.45 and I'm going to increment this by 0.01. All right, so let's check the box and let's see how this changed the table, those single column tables. So let's go back to our data model and you can see, right, it goes from 1.4 and then it increments 1, 2, 3 until it gets to 0.5, right? And let's go back to our report. And we're going to go all the way back down to 140. And you can see I'm not quite there at 100%, at 100 million for this month. Every other month is above the threshold. Let's slide it one time. Are we there? Not quite there. Slide it again. Are we there? Not quite there. One more time. Bam. We've reached our threshold across every month. I didn't have to do a whole bunch of math. I didn't have to do anything. It's almost like, now I'm not going to say it. So now I know what I have. I'm going to go ahead and convert this bar chart to a table. Get it converted. I'm going to export this out and then I'm going to set my quotas, get my salespeople out selling so I can make a ton of money, right? So I didn't have to do a whole bunch. Just use the what if parameter, set my values, use them in my measure. And now I know what I need to do to reach my $100 million goal. What? This is bananas and I like it so much. Can't believe I haven't done a video on this before. All right, what do you guys think? You got any questions, comments? You know what to do. Post it in the comments below. If it's your first time visiting the Guy in the Cube channel, hit that subscribe button. If you like my video, big thumbs up. As always, from Adam and myself, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Think I went a little too fast. Oh well.